In this question, we are given that a club X, it has more than 10 members but less than 40 members. So let's assume the number of members in club X to be equal to X. Then according to the first statement, X is greater than 10 but is less than 40. Now let's read the question ahead. Sometimes the members sit at the tables with 3 members at one table and 4 members at each of the other tables. Now this means that X will be equal to 3 plus 4 times the number of tables at which they sit. So X is equal to 4m plus 3, where m is the number of tables. Now we are also given that sometimes they sit at tables with 3 members at one table and 5 members at each of the other tables. That means that X can also be expressed as 5m plus 3. We have to find out if they sit at tables with 6 members at each table except one and fewer than 6 members at one table, how many members will be at the table that has fewer than 6 members. So we have to find that for m number of tables, there are 6 members on each table. There's another table in which the number of members seated is less than 6 but is greater than 1. We have to find these number of members on the table. Now let's move on to step 2 and understand how to proceed with the solution. Now the two equations we have here is X is equal to 4m plus 3 and X is equal to 5m plus 3. These pair of equations can be written as X minus 3 equals 4m and X minus 3 equals 5m. Now this implies that X should be a multiple of 4 and 5. Now the nearest multiple of 4 and 5 is 20. Then that means the value of X minus 3 can be equal to 20, 40 and so on. Using these values, we find the total number of members in the club in step 3. Now, if X minus 3 equals 20, 40, let's take another value as 60, then X will be equal to 23, 43, 63 and so on. But keep in mind that the range of X is between 10 and 40. So the only possible value of X that satisfies this inequality is 23. So the number of members in the club is 23. And if at each of these tables 6 members are being seated, then the remainder, when we divide 23 by 6, will give us the number of members sitting at the last table. So X by 6 will give us the remainder when we divide 23 by 6. This is equal to 5. Now this is less than 6 but greater than 1, which satisfies our condition. Hence there are 5 members who are sitting at the table that has fewer than 6 members. So the correct answer is option E.